Okay, guys, thanks for joining tonight. We have a new crew. A lot of our regular crew that you see is was unable to be here tonight, but we still have Sarah Fox is here and rocking out somewhere. Um,
Hi.
there she is. So we also have a couple of new players that you haven't seen before. Now, Sarah T, you were with us last week.
Yeah.
So very glad to have you back. And we have two new folks with us. We have Taylor Swift.
Hello.
Taylor Swift is with
No.
us, and yeah,
Taylor Law.
she's gonna sing for us a little bit later. And we have
Mhm.
Olivia
Hey,
from the
that's my
motherland
job.
of
I'm the boss.
Mississippi,
That's right.
and they're
What the fuck? Hi.
awesome.
Oh, hi, yo. I'm the singer here. I'm the bard.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
my
sorry.
job.
Yeah, my bad.
Don't worry, I'm not actually bored.
So where we left off last week, the party was able to go through the dragon door, and they didn't have any trouble easily defeating a troll, except for the part where a couple of them fell. But anyways, where we're at, Wendell Honeypot had just looted the crypt, and the party is now some of the party members are making their way back. Some of the party members are kind of hanging back a little bit. If you remember, Calcrix actually stayed outside the dragon door. This is a very sacred area, and Calcrix did not enter. And so where we pick up tonight is they are just heading back. And go ahead.
Trolls. Trolls in the dungeon.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
So I don't know that Meepo's in there with me.
Right, yeah, you're unaware of that. So, Shadow, you don't see it on your map, but right here is a secret door, because that's actually, y'all would know that you would go through that door to get back.
Okay.
Just stalking
Let's
around.
go back. Why not?
Okay, so as you get into this room here, Shadow, like, give me a perception check. And Sanella, are you gonna follow Shadow? Or are you gonna stay with the other party?
I'm going to follow.
Okay. Can you move your icon, or you need me to do it?
I'm gonna have to need you to move my icon.
Okay.
I don't know where I am.
Let's see. What do you?
It's gonna be a 16.
Okay, on a 16, you can see that as you come in the room, the statue that had given you guys the
Riddle?
riddle, you know, when the door opened, your mind was immediately caught to the door, so you didn't quite notice that the statue had actually shifted. And with your perception check of a 16, as you're coming back in the room, you probably wouldn't have even seen it unless you were entering the room from this way. You can see that the statue has shifted, and something glistening catches your eye at the base toward the back of the statue.
Let's go investigate the thing. I'm channeling my inner Wendell.
Yeah. Yeah, so go ahead and investigate this little opening here.
It's gonna be a 15.
Yeah, so on a 15, you definitely can see that if you were able to turn the statue counterclockwise, that you could actually open this. There's like a place that looks like there's something inside, but the statue did not turn enough to do it. So it would take you and definitely the assistance of someone else to be able to turn this. And you're turning it counterclockwise.
Hey, can I get a hand over here? No one? Well, crap.
You have to go find your ranger.
I'm gonna go ahead and try on my own because why not?
Okay. Sarah T, can you see the map?
Yes.
Okay, so all right, if you see the map where she is, you see her trying to turn this with all her might.
What am I trying to look at? Oh, for crying out loud.
Do you see the what do you see on the map?
I see little avatar squares. Oh, hang on.
Shadow, did you roll a string check?
Sorry, I had a brief interruption there for a moment. Okay.
It's gonna be a 17 for strength.
Okay, yeah, you definitely you're pulling with what you perceive to be a very strong, like you're pulling with all your might, and it's not enough to go. You're definitely going to need some assistance to do this. You have the rangers in the room with you. You might so Sinella, you see her pull, and she can't budge it, but she's trying to
No
turn the
help
statue.
here.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, do you need some help there?
So what I'm going to do for
You only
this,
said it twice.
what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to allow both of you guys to roll a strength check at advantage. So it's going to be 4 dice. So Sinella, you're going to roll 2, and Shadow, you're going to roll 2, and give me the highest of each of you. This is to turn it. It's almost like as if the statue was supposed to have turned, but it didn't. It didn't do its full turn. So you're having to manually do this.
Okay.
What'd you get?
18.
18's your highest? Okay. And Sinella, what's your highest?
19.
Okay. So when Shadow came, and with basically a 19 by herself, it wasn't enough to turn. But when Sinella came and you guys worked together, it was enough combined strength, because combined mechanically we're looking at what, almost close to 40. You guys were able
I think
to.
it was more of I found my inner monologue
Yeah.
and tried harder.
Yeah.
Because I rolled a 17 the first time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it turns, and Shadow, you can see that nestled in this is a small chest, and it has dragon carvings all around it. It does appear to have a lock, but it doesn't appear to be locked. It has a locking
I would
mechanism.
like to open it.
Yeah. So as you open this, you look inside, and you find inside is a potion of greater healing.
Cool. Let's just tuck that in the bag.
Dibs.
And you know that that the potion of greater healing has the ability to actually heal up missing body parts. Okay, and so yeah, so
Yeah,
y'all
I'm just
have
putting that in the bag for right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No one
Okay.
gets dibs.
So while you're moving about, so you know that Calcrix is in the next couple of rooms to the right, and you guys have left, but the other party members are kind of staying back, and they're kind of licking their
They're
wounds.
chilling.
Yeah, so you guys essentially are splitting the party, but
Whoops.
Don't you
since they're not
know
here, you
we
have
met
to.
for the party?
Whoops. We split the fellowship.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead. Go ahead. Where do y'all?
The fighters Hale and Hardy.
Yeah.
Wizard in the middle where he can shed some light, and you never let those damn thieves out of sight.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Do you want to stay in the room or?
I'm going back to Calcrix.
Okay.
Just
Alright.
wander off with the
Yeah.
greater potion of healing.
And Sunel, I'm gonna bring you over there too. I'm assuming you're following her, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys come out and Shadow, I
And I just come out,
assume you're happy to see.
Calcrix!
Yeah, I'm assuming you're happy to see Calcrix.
Calcrix, I got something for you.
I can't go into the next room right where they are because that's holy.
Yeah, you won't enter into that room. You'll stay out there, but that was a dragon door, and that's kind of like a holy sacred place that you don't really enter. So,
Okay,
but Shadow
well,
can come
well,
out to
I
you. Yeah, you can be like, "Come on out, then.
Yeah.
You got
Come
some.
through the door.
You got some for me. Come and give it."
Yeah. Come through the door.
Well, I'm like running through to Calcrix. I'm like, Calcrix, I got something for you.
Meanwhile, I'm just walking
Yeah,
forward,
slowly.
looking at him loose.
You're just like, damn it, Shadow, come on.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, man. I
So
could go for some
as
ale
soon-
right now.
as soon as Shadow comes into the room and Meepo is no longer going to be alone with Calcrix, Meepo comes out and he says, "Did everyone make it?"
I mean,
Yeah.
clearly, right?
Sorta?
Well, your party seems smaller than it was.
Trolls in the dungeon.
This is not Harry Potter.
And
Stop
and he
covering
says,
the football.
Meepo protected you from the end. I protected you. Nobody came to hurt you from this side. I had it all under control."
Mm.
You hid from
Okay.
Calcrix, didn't you?
I'm not even gonna deign that with a response.
Yep. Okay.
Me-
Right.
just gonna
Meep-
look him
Meepo's
straight
a
in the
strong
eye.
warrior.
You hid from... I'm just gonna look Meepo in the eye and be like, you hid from Calcrix, didn't you?
Meepo just kind of sheepishly looks away and moves over.
Can I
pat him on the head.
Can I try to swipe at Meepo with my tail just to kind of make him trip?
Well, you're
No,
far.
Calcrix.
Meepo's
He
Meepo's
went-
staying about
okay.
10 feet away from me.
I guess I missed my chance.
What's the reach on dragon breath?
No, I'm not
It
gonna.
would hit me too, though.
Yeah.
Well, not if I turn.
Okay, so Meepo says, now that you got what you needed from the door, we need to get rid of the goblins.
Get rid of the goblins. That sounds like something I do. What else is
Yes,
new?
in a moment. Calcrix, I have something for you.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Calcrix,
I'm just going to... I'm just gonna
What?
pull the...
The potion out.
Yeah, the potion out. I'm gonna pull the potion out and just, like, hold it out.
You can put it on the ground.
Yeah, please, just put that on the ground. I am sure if you drop it and break it, you would have doomed not only the entire potion, but to us entirely. I don't know.
It's
Well, I
a
don't want to
potion
hurt you
of
when I take
greater
it, so
healing.
you can put it on the ground.
It's not
Mhm.
gonna...
Did you put it on the ground?
Sure.
I'm just gonna go right for it and just kind of crunch it between my teeth.
Yeah. So as the juices from the potion come into your body, you can feel in that wing that has the big hole. You can actually you can almost feel it kind of like little tendons and sort of these strings sort of coming together and almost quickly just rapidly, almost like a spider web, quickly doing a web there. A spider web making a spider web. How about like
Just
a
gonna
spider
stretch out my
making a
wings.
spider? Yeah. So and then after it takes about a good probably 10 minutes to do the complete healing. But you now have your fly ability back, and you are completely healed and rejuvenated. And you probably are very appreciative to Shadow for that, because you haven't been able to fly ever since they clipped your wing.
What the?
Thank you.
How did that not hurt you at all with the healing process?
Why should it? It has healing properties.
I
Why
swear
should
to
it
God,
help me?
that thing is magic. I gotta get
Yes.
nose, just in case.
You realize magic is real, right?
I haven't really used it, nor have I seen it that often. But seeing this,
I'm
just
gonna
like,
cast light on my sword.
holy.
So
well, stick around. I can show you some magic.
And
In fact,
I'm
we
gonna
have
try and convince this new person that I'm a god.
Yeah. Okay. And I
So-
love Satan.
amazing.
Magic? I ain't got time for that. Anyway, can we just get a move on and get out of here?
I am the new god of light.
Oh,
You're now
the god of
Palor.
light, I am the goddess of darkness.
so Meepo says, yes, let's get rid of these goblins.
Okay, let's do what this thingamabob
So-
says and get rid of these guys.
So you guys,
Kobold.
yeah,
Stay
y'all,
with me now. Kobold.
Whatever.
So you know the way back. If you are you guys gonna go with Meepo to deal with the goblins or?
Yeah, we kind of
This
have
goes-
to
Yeah.
progress this.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of moving your icons here, y'all. So okay, so y'all know, and I'm going to say this just for the kind of the new players. So right now you're in the round room. If you were to exit out of this door, it takes you out of the Citadel, and now you can enter in the long hallway. And in here, in this room, so Calcrix, when we get into this room here, you are very uneasy because this is where you were caged all that time.
Right.
So, all right, Meepo comes here, and you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and take you. See, I'll go through, and I'm just doing this just so y'all can see and kind of get a recap of where you were. So, Calcrix, this is where you were for so long. And Meepo goes up here. This is where you killed the Cobalt leader. In this room, there was a trap, but you're aware of it, so you guys are easily able to, to not trigger it because you know from before. Now you are in this room, and what you remember from before is you remember the goblins had ran and locked themselves up in the room. As soon as you exit, they'll be to the left, and that's what you know. So you are now in this room. And you know the next room will then take you to the goblins to the left.
Okay.
And
Shall
so-
we go?
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a perception check. Actually, everyone can roll a perception check. And
Natural
Calcrix.
20.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Then you know that you can hear
30-20.
very distinctly. You can hear very distinctly that, and they're actually they're still talking in a tongue that you can hear. You can hear that through the right, like if you were to come out the door and go to the right, you can hear two goblins saying, I don't know why we had to move her to this room. What's the point? Why don't they just kill her? What's the point in keeping her alive all this time? Like we have nothing better to do than to stand here and guard this stupid door.
Move her.
Ooh, can I do a voice? Can I do a voice for the goblin?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know why we have to keep them around here. I don't know why they want
This
to.
makes me so happy.
I love it.
Someone please animate this.
Cause we gotta do what we're told to do.
You're fine, whatever.
Why are you always complaining? We get food. That's all we need. Just do what we're supposed to do and be quiet.
Don't do that. That tastes like steak. I don't like it.
Did you bring the key? I don't have the key. Do you even have the key?
Thank you,
Goblins. How happy
Here's
you'll
a
be.
goblin. Does he have the key or not? DM?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I dropped it. Here. You
Well, you
take
put
like
it around your neck so you don't lose it. You're always losing the key. You know they're gonna make us move her again. Feels like every day they make us move her to another room. I'm tired of this.
Puts it around his neck.
So you guys hear all that? Or Shadow, you rolled a 20. You hear that whole conversation. They've got somebody captured in this room up here.
Should we go?
I'm going to draw both of my rapiers, and I'm gonna walk on in. Well, you have two choices now, mate.
Who is doing that? Who's me? Is that Sarah T?
Shadow.
Shadow. Okay, so Shadow busts through the door, and here's
You have two choices now, mate.
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 Yeah, I just call them mates.
What are you doing here?
Why not?
We thought y'all left.
Oh, great.
You have two options right now. You can either run with your tail between your legs, or you can lose your head.
And I'm right
Leave
behind
the key
Shadow.
on your
with-
way out.
So
with
so
my longbow
Taylor,
on.
Taylor, this one is going to be you, the one up here, and the one down here is going to be me. We're
Looks like the only one losing their head is you around here.
you'll never take us alive. So Goblin 1
Okay.
comes
I'll
up
shoot you
and does
then.
a short
You
bow
lose your heads.
towards you, Shadow. And that's gonna be 15 plus 4, so that's 19.
That hits.
Okay,
Pull up a
and
goblin.
so he does 7 points of piercing damage, and it is now Goblin controlled by Taylor. Taylor, you want to name your goblin?
He's gonna be Tavax. That's his name.
And my goblin's name is Armek. Okay, so Armek took a shot at you, and now it's would you say his name was Kavak?
Tavax.
Kavak's turn. You can do a short bow, or you can do a short sword. But short sword, you got to go melee range.
Okay, that's when he's going to run at Shadow. Well, it says here in roll 20 that he has a scimitar.
Yes, should be a 1d6. No, but you also have a short bow. You have a short bow, and I mean, whether it says it in there or not, you have a short bow.
He's going to run at Shadow with his scimitar in hand, and I just gotta pull 1d6 out.
Yeah, it should be a d20 plus 4. And you have leather armor on.
15 plus 4, so 19. Does that hit you, Shadow?
19 hits me.
It should be 1d6
Alright.
plus 2.
Plus 2. So 3 plus 2, that's 5. So 5 damage from my scimitar. Slashing damage.
And with that, let me well, here we'll do the initiative. We'll do this initiative, okay, guys? We'll do Shadow, Calcrix, and Sinella. We'll do it like that. Okay, so now Shadow, you're up now.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the first one to hit me first. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Which one are you hitting?
That you're
The
right in
one
front
who
of her.
attacked me first.
Oh, okay. I can't find a damn. Oh, there's my pen. Let me grab my pen. Sorry.
Oh, you mean to add up the points?
Oh, 19 hit. Yes, it does hit.
That's gonna be 8 damage.
Oh,
He should be down.
Yeah. He
Yeah, so
falls
he-
to the ground.
Yeah, so he's down.
And then my second attack for the other one that hit me.
Can you do a melee and a ranged?
I thought it was right up.
No,
next
the
to me.
second one did it. The first one that hit you did a short bow attack. He's way back.
Oh, I can walk right up to him.
Okay, yeah.
That's no problem. And that's going to be a 21 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and that's going to be 10 damage.
Yeah, and so
It falls to the ground.
he's
I
out.
told you,
So
you can lose.
yeah,
And
so
right before I take off his head, I told you could lose your head, or you could run with your tail between your legs and leave the key.
and he just
There's
goes
the hard way, mate.
and his tongue's like sticking out.
Okay.
So this door is open, guys. So y'all can come. So now you're out of combat. This one or one of them had a key. So
While that,
and they were
while that was
guarding
going
this door
on-
right here.
Hey Chris, can
Yes.
I have them make perception check?
Yep.
And while the battle was going on, could I have been like stalking Meepo? Not attacking him. I just kind of want to move around him just a little bit, just make him a little.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check against his stealth.
Okay.
And then Shadow, can you roll perception?
Sorry, my phone's taking a long time.
Yeah, I would say in fairness, you kind of respect Shadow, especially with what she did for you. About what'd you get?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna.
It's an
eat it
18
yet.
perception.
18 perception. Okay, so I can't like show you, but in the door to the in front of you, Shadow, like the door that is directly in front of you, that's past the second goblin, you hear like muffled like and like some shuffling, moving around.
Well, I'm looking for the key right now, so.
The goblin that you hit had the key around its neck.
And I only got a 4 for stealthing around Meepo.
Oh, you got a 4 for stealth. Yeah, he rolled a 6.
I mean a 6.
So as soon as he
no, I
sees
got a
you,
6.
oh, you got a 6.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I'll say you get up to him and he notices you and he's like, "Oh, let me help, and he runs in the room and he's got his little sword and he goes, "Meepo's here to save the day."
Yeah. Great.
And like,
Look at Meepo.
Just like really hope they let me heat him.
Oh,
Just
then
look
have
at the room.
me make a perception check also to hear me.
okay.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
gonna go ahead and find the key and open the door.
Meepo got a 2. Yeah. Okay. So Shadow. Okay. So now, when she opens the door, you can tell her what she sees. Da, da, da.
All right. Leaning up against a bunch of boxes and whatnot, with their wrists tied together with what looks like silver chains on her wrists and her ankles. She's wearing some. Would she, Chris? Would she have her armor on still, or would that have been taken? Okay, she does.
Yeah. In fairness, probably the armor's not, but there's a chest nearby.
Oh, okay. But her normal clothes are on, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goblins.
Yeah. Goblins aren't really into humans, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Tell that
you
to every video game ever.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, yeah, my internet has been weird.
very dark-skinned woman. She's got silver eyes. She's got a hood up. She's got her mouth like gagged, like some cloth strapped around her mouth, and she's wearing like a black tunic and black trousers. Looks like she's very like she likes to dress very darkly. And she's like kind of struggling, and she looks at you guys.
Alcrix is just gonna say, "Oh, what a development!"
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna move into the room to help.
Galcraig's like, bummer. must.
I'll help.
That's really rough, buddy. Under the feeling.
I'll take the gag out first because apparently that's a thing.
Alright.
Hello.
Thank you guys. Hi. So is anyone gonna help me get out of these chains?
One thing at a time. I can only do so much.
Like what?
Thanks, guys.
Well, I just killed 2 goblins, so I mean.
You killed 2 goblins. You killed
And
2
and
goblins.
Meepo, when you say that, Meepo says, "Yeah, me and Shadow, we make a great team."
You weren't even in the room.
Those goblins were assholes.
All goblins are assholes. You kidding me right now?
Kobolds.
I also killed a lot of kobolds. I also killed a lot of kobolds.
Yeah, they were bad kobolds. They hurt
Yeah.
Meepo too.
Nothing
You
revolves
can go
around
sit in the
you.
corner.
Person thing. Jeez.
She kind of
People
like
go sit in the corner before I
veins a little bit
before I
more.
get a headache.
And upon closer inspection around her wrists and her ankles, you see like some redness has started to develop from maybe the struggling against the chains or something else. Because they are silver.
So any reason why they decided on silver?
Maybe they're colorblind. I don't know. It's the only legit
good
reason I
question.
can think of. Okay, maybe they're colorblind and silver is the only thing they see. Maybe they can't see color. Maybe they can shades of gray. I don't know.
Meepo, can you see in color?
Meepo says, I can see in color, but in darkness I can see in 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
I've seen too much hentai to not know where this is going.
Aren't you a special little snowflake, Meebo?
I'm just gonna turn to Shadow and be like, "You sure? I can't. Just one snack. Just one."
She kind of like struggles in the chains again. Like
Not yet, Calcrix.
Alright,
Can I
fine.
please
And when you say not yet, Meepo's like, not yet. What? And he checks his little
Go sit
perception.
in the corner, Meepo.
Yeah.
Can I please just like walk ahead? Like
Meepo takes a little step back.
Zanella is done.
So you want to explain why they
So
use
the-
silvered
getting-
instead of just regular
Are they
chain?
asking? Oh, it's asking my character that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The silver. I don't know really.
Ooh.
You don't know?
Do we believe her?
Silver.
Yeah, if y'all wanna roll an
Insight.
inside check, it can be up against.
Yeah.
She can decide the DC on it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I rolled a 10.
Yay! Hold on.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
19.
20.
10.
19.
Like it's like
Oh.
And that she's not a nat 20. Was it a nat 20?
It was a nat 20. Total 23.
Oh, okay. So, whose character's name is that? Okay,
Shadow.
Oh, Shadow. So Shadow knows for sure that she's lying. Like, through the piece. She was
So you
lying.
want to tell me the truth? You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Hey, that's my line.
She kind of
No, it's mine because I may not have slain a dragon, but 20 ranks in bluff makes you think I did.
She swallows real hard, and she says, it has to do with why I'm sick. It's why I'm here. I'm looking for this apple. It's supposed to heal. The silver is supposed to keep me from being able to break out of the chains.
Cool story, bro. Now where's the snuggle? Eh?
So why do they need silver to keep you in chains?
Because they're stupid.
Yeah.
Well, are you willing to fight?
Yes, I'm willing to fight. They have my weapons in that chest over there.
That's good enough for me.
Then why don't you get off your ass, come with us, we can get your gear, and we can kick some
Well, she's
ass.
still chained up. I was interrogating the new person that was not the person I thought it was.
Well, aren't you a clever one, huh?
Dang.
No room for purity and tainting.
As long as you don't fuck with us, we won't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's basically the motto of our group. Don't fuck with us and we won't fuck with you.
Well,
And
can I get
except for Wendell. Wendell is a special case, and I'm not quite sure why we keep him around half the time. And he's only here half the time, so I mean...
Wait, with Wendell? Oh god, I think it has to do with the context.
still insane? She like shakes the chains.
Yeah, I'll take I'll undo the
Can
chains.
we break these
I'm
chains?
sure you would appreciate
I'll
that.
undo the chains.
Okay. Can we
I'll
break
unlock them.
these chains?
I'll unlock them.
Okay.
I have a key for that.
She has a key. She
Yeah, keep everything.
You guys see change and Cal Creek
I
sees
have
money.
all the I have all the keys.
She rubs.
But I will ask you this though, Shadow. Do you have the key to my
So
heart?
what is?
No, you don't.
So what
You
is
want
all
to
your?
bet?
So what is all your names?
Strength and persuasion, sure say I do.
Which I don't have.
So what is all
Six
your
ranks
names?
in persuasion so far at level 2, sure say I do.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
She's asking you guys names.
Oh, I'm Shadow.
Okay.
I'm
Shadow is the
no.
Shadow.
Or at least that's what I've been going by this entire time.
Okay,
No one
sounds
really
good.
knows my name.
I'm Calcrix, and this entire
Did you guys
place
just
belongs
take a
to me.
turn?
My name is not very important, but for the sake of simplicity, you could just call me white hair girl with purple eyes, or
That seems more
or
complicated.
the ale addict.
Oh, and
There
for
we
the
go.
answer
Just call me
to
the
do
ale
I have
addict.
the key to, the answer to do I have the key to your heart is 25.
What?
Roll for,
So-
roll
So
for
it
me.
okay. So the name we had Shadow, and we had Sinella, and we had Calcrix, and when they say that again, staying as far away from Meepo as possible. I'm sorry, staying away from Calcrix as far as possible. Meepo pops his head in and says, I'm Meepo. I'm pleased to meet you."
Go sit back in the corner, Milo.
Meepo actually he goes on this side because Calcrix is over here, so Meepo goes the other side here, and Meepo begins to because the case where the weapons and everything was kept, Meepo opens that up, so it's back here in the corner, and Meepo opens that up, so you can see your armor, your equipment, everything. They were basically moving you and your equipment to various locations every day. You never stayed in the same place. And
It
Meepo
seems
opens that up.
rather silly for them to keep you and your equipment in the same place, but alright.
Would I
They're
have
also
ever
Makes
seen
it
them
easier
moving
on
her
us.
around in my cage?
You did what?
Would I have ever seen her being moved around in my cage? You said they move her around. I was wondering if I'd ever seen it before.
You if you want to, you can roll a straight D20, 10 and above. You because before you didn't know, but you could have recognized her. Anything less, you don't remember.
7.
Okay, yeah. So you don't.
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you don't remember. You may or may not have seen her move by.
Yeah.
You see, and as she gets up and she walks over to the chest, you guys see some black hair of hers like poking out from under the hood, but she doesn't pull the hood back or anything. And she's gathering her equipment. She puts on some chainmail and fixes the cloak over the chainmail and the hood and whatnot, fixing all. And she grabs a double sword out, puts that in a sheath on her back, and puts a dagger and like ties that around her waist, whatnot.
Shall we go?
What kind of armor? What kind of armor does she have?
Oh, she has chainmail. It's I'm trying to describe. The chainmail is a very like your like typical like knight's kind of chainmail, except she doesn't seem to have any like plates or anything to go over it. But what she does is she wraps her cloak over it to kind of like hide that she has like the chainmail on.
Okay. So, okay. So then Meepo shouts out, and he says, "We know the goblins are in the other room. It's gonna be a big battle."
A big battle? Hey!
She's like,
I'm gonna whoop some ass.
I sure hope so.
So
Sure hope.
so what here?
Well, I hope you're ready, Meepo, because you're going to be on the front lines.
And then,
And Meepo says, I'm very willing to be on the front lines, but it looks like our new adventurer here may need some protection from the back, and I'm very willing to do that. And Meepo runs behind.
Every qualification to stand in the front lines, and if you get killed, then it's for good.
And so Meepo looks at this this character here that's not right next to Calcrix. It says, what was your name? We told you ours. What's your name?
my name is Lily.
Oh,
No,
never mind.
me. Liliana Stormwind.
Stormwind. Good name.
All right.
That's way more exotic than my name. So that's for sure.
Does anybody make a history check on that?
Sure, I will.
I will.
Now who would be able to do a history check on this? Actually would only be
Oh yeah.
Shadow.
What?
That wouldn't mean anything to any of the others. Only Shadow.
I'm a bard. I study lore.
You study lore?
She doesn't really have anything to do with lore.
Well, you
Oh.
study lore.
I study history. Okay.
I study.
Yeah, I don't
all kinds of things,
do
too.
with history either.
What'd you get, Shadow?
Well, I'm doing a history check, so obviously you're history.
Well, yeah,
History,
19
science,
not like broad history.
It's gonna
What'd you
be
say?
a hard 19.
Chris, did you
Hello?
hear?
Yeah, 19. Yeah, no, yeah, that would be. Yeah, I would say that she would. That definitely, the name would spark a reminder for sure.
So you remember that the barkeep back in town was his name was his last name was also Stormwind, and
It was Horace,
and
right?
yeah, and the little girl's name is was also last name was also Stormwind.
And Krina, Horace and Krina.
Yeah, Krina.
Hey,
Horace and Krina.
does the name Karina
Spark anything in you?
Like she immediately like flicks her head over towards whoever said that, and she says, "Krina, where is
Shadow.
she? Is she okay?
Huh? What?
Where is she? Is she okay?"
Yeah, she's just fine. We got her an apple.
You got her one of the apples?
Yeah. We outbid
Oh.
the old blighter.
That's right.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. That takes care of so much so far. Oh, my daughter. I'm so glad she's okay.
Oh,
Oh.
your daughter. Okay.
They
Yes,
miss you, you know. They've been worried about
I
you.
know. When I got sick, my daughter was also sick with what I had, so I went on the quest to find these apples. So that's why I had left them for so long. I didn't want to, but
You're sick with the same thing?
yes.
She looked like she wasn't even going to make it another year.
I guess my immune system's stronger than hers.
It time wise, it would be time wise. She had where y'all are at right now. She even if it was the exact same time limit to survive, there was still another like another 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't. There was still time before she was gonna die.
Not much.
Yeah, it was definitely a
not a
month or
year.
two. Yeah.
My statement is still accurate.
No, yeah, no. No, I was just
yeah.
I was letting Taylor know a little bit of the history of it because Taylor kind of got a little bit of a crash course. So, yeah, no, that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I guess my immune system is just stronger than my daughter's.
Well, you'll be happy to know she's fine now. And she has a brand new dress. I made it myself.
Well, that's good. Now I need to find that apple for myself, or an apple for myself, I should say.
Well, let's go get it.
Yes. And then she like pulls her double sword out, and she's like, "Go kill some of those damn goblins."
Oh, fucking biology. Let's do this.
And cobalt.
Because you'll have to teach your daughter how to defend herself when you get back.
And when you say kobolds, Meepo says
The kobolds are dead.
the
except for
kobolds are
Meepo.
dead except for the acceptable
I
kobolds.
already killed those.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
all the-
how could I have forgotten?
I already killed those. Meepo's
So-
the only one left.
So Shadow, you're aware, you know from before that there was a big that the guards that were alerted ran into here, and y'all know that the kobolds, there were many kobolds gathered around. So y'all are aware of where they are, and you're also aware that it's probably going to be a fight. Like you may want to try to strategize or something. Because when you open that door, it's probably going to be.
So I say we all stand off to the side of the door, and then open it.
That sounds like a
And Meepo
plan.
says, I'll definitely make sure that the back is safe. You can count on me.
Go sit in the corner, Meepo.
Hey, that's my line.
Meepo climbs up on some
I
boxes.
said it like 3 times before you.
Does it look like I give a shit?
I can't see your face, so I don't know.
Good.
it looks like you're a little kitty cat.
Surprise! I'm a half elf.
Okay.
Oh, I heard
So
that.
shall we go ahead and go then?
Yeah, let's.
Field
go
of
ahead.
Fucks is barren.
Yeah, let's go ahead and kick some more ass. Why don't we? And get some EXP and drink some ale after. I want ale. I want all the ale.
I want my Citadel back.
I want my ale back.
And then we'll go get your sister, and everyone will be all happy and everything, and we'll do a little jig. How about that?
Yay! A cheesy happy ending.
Yeah, Calcrix, you had a sister that was with you that left the Citadel. That
To the north.
yeah, to the north in the Icewind Dale area. That's what she's talking about with that. Okay, so you guys, so again, with what you promised Calcrix, that you would get rid of the kobolds, which you've done that with the exception of Meepo, and then you would clear it of the goblins, and the what's going on underneath, and so in order to do that, it's gonna at some point you've got to deal with this horde of goblins.
Well, let's go.
Oh god.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys. We'll do. If y'all can, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Choose a
Here's how I'm gonna just so you know, here's how I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna give you guys 3 actions, and then they're gonna come and investigate these guards. So just to know, so you really want to think about what you want to do. So whatever positioning you're gonna do, you're going to do it quickly. Okay, so Shadow, what did you get for initiative?
I got a 7.
All right, and then
I got a 6.
who got a 20?
Me.
Who's me?
Sinella.
Oh, okay. Sinella got a 20. Okay, and Liliana, what did you get?
Liliana got a 6.
All right, and then Calcrix, what did you get?
3.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I even picked another dice because of it rolling so terribly.
Now on your Calcrix, on your sheet, because you have the sheet, I'm not even looking at it.
Yeah.
You
I
have
have 0 dexterity.
how many times? Let me see. I don't know how many times you can do your breath weapon.
Let's see. I think it has to recharge after every time. 'Cause
Okay,
it
then
just says recharge
I
on
think
5
you
and
roll
6.
for that though. It says,
Yeah, on
it says a
5
recharge in 5 and 6. Okay, so after each of your turns, you get to roll a d6, and if you get a 5 or 6, then that's recharged and you can use it again.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Do
So
I have it right now though?
yes, you were
Okay,
you were
so I'm
healed
gonna-
up. Now, Shadow, you're wounded a little bit. I don't know if you want to do a short rest or anything like that. Well, no, you're really not able to do a short rest because it's going to happen real quick.
Alright.
Okay, so let me get this order here. Then we got Sinella, Shadow, Liliana, and Calcrix. Okay, all right. Sinella, Shadow, Liliana, and Calcrix. Okay, so just to let you know, Sinella, what they know is they had a pretty good fight with the kobolds. There was a lot of them, and they know there's a lot of goblins. And they know it's in this door. They know that from before. And so once this door is open, you guys are probably in for a pretty big fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give, and so just tell me what you want to do, because I'm going to give you 3 turns, and then it's on, whether you open the door or not. So Sinella, what do you want to do?
I'm going to prepare my longbow, and
you can be all the way. This door is open, so you can even be all the way back in this room if you want. But yeah, you can be back here or where, and just letting you know for positioning yourselves. So just tell me where you want to be.
I want to be. Let's see. How do I point? No, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna hide in one of the middle pillars. I'm guessing what they are.
So you want to be like right here?
Little dots on the map.
Like there?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Yep. I got my longbow out ready.
Okay, Shadow, where do you want to be?
I want to be like Pink Panthered up right next to the door, right next to the knob. That
Like-
way when everyone's in position, I can open it.
Okay. Yeah, if y'all end up doing this before, then you're gonna have control. Okay, now Liliana, do you have lay on hands?
Yes, I do.
All right, how many points do you have? 10.
Yeah, I got 10 points.
Okay,
for that.
let me give you something that a paladin can do, because some people don't realize this. If someone is unconscious, you can give 1 hit point and they are back up. So you don't have to give, if you got 10 hit points, if people are down, you effectively can raise them from the dead with 1 hit point. And the way it works, you're not wounded or anything. You have your full fight. So just to keep that in mind, you're
Yeah.
I'm giving you a little bit of metagaming here on that, but yeah, it's probably.
Oh, and I messaged you on Facebook
Okay.
about something.
All right, let's see here.
Because it'll have to do with one of the things.
Okay.
For when the goblins come in.
Okay. All right, and while I'm looking that up, Calcrix, where do you want to be?
I guess.
And what is your breath weapon? What is it? A 15-foot cone?
It's a 15-foot cone.
So guys, keep that in mind. When you're positioning yourself.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe I want to be right at the door. That way, as they come, they come in.
Yeah, you can talk to Shadow about that. You don't just open the door and you just cone in there.
Door, they're standing on the other sides, and as they come in,
If
trying
you
to
want
see
to
what the
ready an
commotion is.
action for as soon as I open that door, do it.
Well, you have to move out of the way, Shadow.
Well, that's what I was saying. She can just move and kind of be back behind the door, and then whoever this is already tucked. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well,
So
what I'm
5, 10,
saying
15.
is, if you're right up at the door,
Oh yeah, I
it's
see.
not gonna affect me. I'm Pink Panther and like right next to it, so I can open the door.
Yeah.
If you want to ready an action for as soon as I open that door, you do your breath weapon. Just
Are they
realize
right on the
they
other
might
side?
have readied actions as well.
Yeah, are they right on the other side? Well, I'll ready the action for as they're coming through the door. Can I do that?
Okay, I'm gonna say this is round number 2. So you're readying the action. So Shadow, are you gonna get out of the way or?
She goes way before me, so she'd have time.
To get out of the way. Okay,
Yeah,
now
last,
Liliana, are you gonna be up there in that corner?
Oh,
Yes,
but it's a
that's what
ready
I'm
action.
I'm gonna wait for them.
Now the breath
I
weapon.
have to level 4 drown.
Okay.
Drawn.
Let me tell you this mechanically wise. The breath weapon here, it would now you would kind of cover this area, but it wouldn't go through the door right now. If you went to the door, if you went to the door and she opened it and you do your breath weapon in there, I'll allow that. Of course, I mean you don't even know if somebody's standing next to the door, so you may waste it.
That's what I was. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. I would wait and ready my action for as soon as like
Soon.
2 of them come through the door.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead and do that. But my only thing is
there's
if I'm-
one concern that I'd like to point out.
Yeah.
They all can have readied actions to attack us with bows and
They're-
everything.
Right now,
The
they're
moment
not
that
aware.
door
All this,
opens.
yeah, all this happened quick enough that they're not aware of what happened yet. They're about to be. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do the third. Or I'll say, all right. I'll say this is the second one, because at the end of the third one, they're gonna come through that door. So this
Okay,
is the
I
second. Yeah, go ahead.
one question before
Yeah.
that. So what I don't want to happen is I ready an action for when they come to the door and Shadow not be able to move out of the way. So maybe
Even
she
when you
should-
ready an action and it's triggered, you can still opt to not do it.
Yeah,
Like
but
because
maybe she should go ahead
you're
and
saying your ready
That's the
action
thing
is
you wasted.
2 or more are there and Shadow is out of the way, then you would
Yeah.
do it. Right. So
Yeah.
if that scenario with ready to action, it has to meet specifically what you say. And if it doesn't
Right.
happen like that, then and is a cone, is it a 15-foot
It is a 15-foot cone.
okay, which you're positioned exactly well to not hit Liliana if that's what you're trying to do.
Right.
Okay,
I just
so
wonder if Shadow wants to move.
okay, so
While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go stow those goblin bodies in the room.
They're gonna see us.
well, if you do that now, they'll charge the room before you get done with that, because it's gonna.
Not true.
So
And I'm also nice stealth. Sorry,
what's that?
I mean to interrupt.
Oh, go ahead.
I was also put stealth.
All right. Let me see what happened to Meepo here. Okay, so Meepo is still.
Meepo.
Yeah, Meepo's still hanging out back here. Meepo is going to come. Meepo would have done this in his move. Meepo went and took his bow and arrow. So Meepo took one of the bows and has the arrows.
Meepo's
He has a short bow now. Okay, all right. So all right, here's your opportunity, guys. If you want to open the door, you can open the door.
Oh wait, I was gonna ask stealth.
Yeah.
So that they won't see me when they come in. So it'll be a surprise to them, like a surprise round.
Well, it works differently in 5e. They're going to know when the door opens. In that moment, they're surprised, but it's not like you guys cannot. Yeah, it works a little bit different in 5e. But you wouldn't be. They're not going to be surprised that they're being attacked. It's pretty obvious. Now you can open the door and take a shot. I mean, she can. Shadow can. Basically, here's Shadow. Shadow, you can take a manipulation of object action to open the door, and then it's your move. So that's how it's got. Are you ready? Is that what you're gonna do?
Everyone in position.
Yeah.
Ready.
I need to know if you're gonna open the door.
I'm gonna throw open the door and walk the opposite direction.
Okay. All right. So here. All right. So you throw the door open. This is what you
I'm
see.
kind of hurt, so I'm just kind of limping off. I'm like, nah,
Right,
not right this second.
You throw the door, and this is what you see. And now you have your move action.
Okay.
I'm walking off to the side because remember I was Pink Panthering that door.
Yeah.
I just kind of opened through it and walked backwards. I'm like, nah.
All right. Are you walking behind Calcrix?
Yeah.
I'm walking along the wall.
Okay. So it's like to the side of me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess. I can't see the screen.
Are you gonna go your full length? You're 30 feet, right?
Hold on, let me pull up the screen so I can see
Well,
it.
right now the door, Calcrix right now is 20 feet from the door.
Yeah.
So if you want to stand behind Calcrix,
And I'm moving closer to the door, so if anything comes through it, I can immediately melee them.
well, hold on, it'd be on your, yeah, do it on your initiative.
Yeah, you want to do it on your turn too, because as soon as they come through the door, I'm gonna do a 15-foot cone, so you don't want me to hit you.
Let me roll the goblins initiative, but they'd have to be after. Well, no, I'm just gonna say they're after Shadow. Okay, are you Shadow?
Basically, I move into that. I'm moving
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. It went really quiet.
Yeah, you said you moved where?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I said I was gonna move closer to the
Okay,
door.
I can see the screen now.
Came through the door, I could melee them. I don't think she'll hit me with her cone if she gets closer to the door.
Well, hold on. Let Shadow's got to complete her turn because then it's their turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Shadow, right now you open the door and you move back. Are you doing anything else?
She's still here?
Yeah.
Did she lose connection?
Yeah, I'm moving back to the other corner.
Which corner? Like you taking a dash action?
The lower corner. No, what?
Okay, so you're going to be on the opposite side of where Liliana is?
Yes, opposite the black figure on the screen.
So Calcrix, your breath weapon right now would hit Shadow.
So I mean,
if you
it just won't
took
take effect.
So
it just won't take effect as long as she is in.
Well, I'm letting Shadow know that because I didn't know if she wanted to move in such a position that it would kind of disable the breath weapon. Okay, so when you move there,
okay, if I'll move outside of the reach of her breath weapon.
That would be up here by Liliana.
If anyone comes within range of me, I'll slice them in two.
Okay, yeah. So, all right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so they see this, and the goblins. You guys see the goblins fortify, and you can see 4 of the goblins sort of protect the leader.
Ooh, that's so good.
And then 2 of them stand next to the door. They stand right by the door. And these, let's see. Well, he actually is right here. So these 1, 2, 3. Let's see. These 2. They shoot a short bow at Calcrix.
Okay.
All right. So that the first one is like that's only a 4, so I guess that misses.
Misses.
All right, and the second one. Now the others are ready. Just so y'all know, the others are ready in action. So that if anything comes to this door, gets within range, they're going to attack this area. All right. The second one probably misses too because he rolled less than the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the goblins. So just so y'all know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now, there's 5 goblin readied actions, and it is now. So just let me explain what they're ready to act. So when you come in the room, they'll take an attack. So now it's Sinella, it's your turn. So from where you are, you can see 2 possible targets to hit.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the first one with my longbow.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go ahead and roll. Ooh, 18.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Roll damage.
What the heck is going on outside? Hang on. Check out on the
Taylor, you have to be the voice of you take half the goblins, I'll take half the goblins.
There we go.
Alright.
Here, I'm gonna
Fear me, motherfuckers!
Are you rolling damage?
Yeah, did you get damage?
Oh. Hang on. I rolled D8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I 8.
You got 8 points of damage?
Yeah, max damage, so it should be dead.
Okay, yeah. So you shoot an arrow, it flies to the room, and this one is down.
Oh yeah.
It is
Ow,
now,
ow.
and it is now. Okay. Now it's
Liliana.
Liliana's
okay?
turn. Yeah.
Yeah. So Liliana, so they haven't moved into the room. They have not moved into the room yet.
No, but they have lots of them have ready actions if you go in that room.
Then she. Damn it. Sorry, I'm getting my.
So they're
Can I
basically.
try and push them even though I can't see them?
This is the
Maybe I
opening.
can't.
Right now where you are, you really can't see anything.
I can't see them, but can I still try to intimidate them using a cantrip?
Now you can walk here. You can take an action and then you can walk away.
Well, this cantrip is an action, so I was
No, I know.
wondering
No,
if
I'm
I
saying
could-
you can walk, take an action, and then walk away. But now just keep in mind, if you walk in front of that door, 5 of them, or no, where you are, there would be 3, no, 4. There's 4 rated actions to do a bow. So if you stand in front of that door, there's going to be 4 arrows flying at you.
Well, I was just going to try and cast Thaumaturgy to try and intimidate them.
Well,
See
I don't,
if I can make
if
them-
you show up, I don't know, if you show to the door, they'll hit you. And mechanically,
Well,
Calcrix, you need to be right here because otherwise it would have been hitting you too.
That's fine.
So Sinella, you're in the way. Do y'all see on the map where the yellow lines are?
Mm-hmm.
To do this intimidation, do I have to see them? Because it's a cantrip.
Well, are you?
Because
You're,
I'm not-
yeah, if you want to make a sound, you can make a sound. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you
Okay,
can. Yeah, they
then
don't
I'm
have to
going-
see you to do it, because it's a sound, right?
Okay, I'm gonna try and intimidate them, and I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy, and I'm going. Are there flames lit anywhere?
There's a campfire, but it's and where they are.
Oh, that wouldn't.
It's actually glowing bulbs where they are, so they're not flames.
I'm going to
Here,
make the sound of
So, guys, just so you know, where I'm drawing these yellow lines, it's like if you get in these spaces, and Sinella,
Okay.
I'm going to say mechanically, Sinella, you would have stepped back. If you get in those spaces, then they'll attack.
So if I cast Thaumaturgy as my main action, can I still do a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, so then I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm going to make the sound of ominous whispers, like slow, and that's going to be I'm going to try and intimidate them using that, like these weird whispers and sounds.
Okay.
If that.
All right, give me a roll.
Okay, I rolled a 13.
And what's the save on it?
Oh, it doesn't say because it's a Thaumaturgy, but my 13 plus 4, so 17 to intimidate. Oh, my spell save DC is 16.
For thaumaturgy, it would just give you advantage on your roll for intimidation, because it's just something to make your voice booming.
No, I'm not making my voice booming. I'm making the sounds of whispers sound everywhere, like around.
Okay, and what are the whispers saying to them?
It's not saying anything. It's like whispering. Like maybe it's undercommon. Maybe it's like
I mean, but what are you trying? Are you trying to scare them to run away, or?
Yeah, I'm trying to make them run away. Like I'm trying to like scare them. Like this is
Okay,
like,
when you do that, you notice that there's stronger goblins and there's kind of like smaller goblins. You're not quite sure if they're kids, but you notice that a lot of them, y'all can see the scampering. A lot of them run to the room behind it,
Right.
and it is now. Oh yeah, go ahead and do your action.
And then my bonus action, I was going to cast on myself Divine Favor. And it's your prayer empowers you with divine radiance. Until the spell ends, your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and now it's
It is now
Calcrix. Should be Calcrix. Yeah, you're up. So again, just keep in mind if y'all get here, then you're gonna.
But we need to get rid of that ready to action.
Wait, I thought Shadow was next.
Well, no, Shadow's top of the round, and we're still going through a round.
I
so
thought
I should be
was top of the round.
What's that?
I'm not top of the round. I
had to adjust it because of how the door got opened. So
okay.
It's technically Shadow got moved to the bottom, but it just happened to be at the top because of how we had to adjust it.
So yeah, I was just making sure.
So after Calcrix, the goblins are gonna go.
Okay. I don't know whether to hope they don't hit me. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Can I like move up?
Yeah, if you move here, if you move all the way here, you can do your breath weapon and you'll hit. Well, there's only one right from there. There's only one that your breath weapon would affect.
Yeah, that's not a problem. And I can't get Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, y'all you're in a little bit of like a standoff here. I mean, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, they
Mexican standoff.
Yeah, I know.
Well, somebody's got to break the thing, so I guess I'll do it. I'll move.
Okay, all right. So as soon as you come into position, all right. Which one are you going for? Him?
Well, that's the only one I can hit with my cone, right?
Okay, all right. So when you go into position, there's a. Oh man.
Oh no.
How many hit points do you have?
Probably.
How many?
I'm scared. 32.
Oh, what are you worried about? 32 hit points. Okay, so you get hit for this is first one.
They automatically hit me?
Yeah, it's a critical. I rolled a 20. All right, that's
I'm sorry.
2 plus 2. That's 4. Plus 4. 8. Okay, so you got 8 for the first one.
Okay.
8 points. All right, here's the second one.
Okay.
Look at me rolling damage like I'm gonna. All right, that's a 13 plus 4. What's his AC? Her AC?
Her AC 16. Doesn't hit.
Okay, so this is the second one.
Oh, 18 plus 4? Oh, yeah.
No, 13 plus 4 is 17.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
It does. Okay, the second one hits you for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, that was this one. This one now hits you for, that's a 14 plus 4 is 18, so I guess that hits you because the other one did.
Oh,
and that one does, that also does 6 points of damage. How many points do you got left?
I don't know. I was waiting for it to all get added up. One second. Sorry, everything is just running slow for me over here.
I think it was 8 plus 6 plus 6.
Yeah.
So that's 20. So you got like 16 points up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, golly.
Can I do my breath weapon?
Well, yeah. Hold on, because he had to finish, and he did. He rolled an unnatural 20, which would be 8 points. So they did that. Now that they're done, though, you have additional movement. You can move into the room and do your weapon, and then back out. You have enough movement to do that. What's your movement? Actually, you know what? You even have fly. I mean, you could fly in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, so you have enough movement to position yourself anywhere you want, make your attack, and then come back here.
Yeah.
So you just tell me where you want to be.
Can I move
if
to
you
here?
Yeah.
Do the weapon and get back?
Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, so you're doing the weapon, and you're going to get all of these, even the small one over here.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, do your breath weapon.
Okay. It's just a 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. All right.
And let's see, that's 5d8 cold damage.
Okay, so it's a 12 Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor, can you give me two of those saves?
Oh shit, yeah.
You said 12. 12 makes it. You said
12 makes it. It's a 12 DC 12.
I rolled a 6, then a 10.
okay. Then
6
him.
and 10, so they didn't make it.
Yeah, these three here, him, and him, did not make it. All right. What? How much damage is it?
So it is 22 points of cold damage for everybody who did not make it.
They did not make it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
and
he
then it is
is out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He is very badly wounded. He is way gone.
Did anybody make the check?
Yes. Yeah. These two made it.
Okay. Well, they points of cold damage.
They take 12 points.
No, 11.
It's
11
still enough.
points.
I mean,
they take
yeah.
half.
Yeah, you just basically walked in.
You're
Go
welcome,
Cal
guys.
Creek. Yeah, everyone else just hang back. Cal Creeks will clear the area. But okay, so
I'm gonna go back to
how
sleep.
far you're down to what? How many hit points you have now?
12 hit points, you guys.
Okay, so yeah, you took a lot of them out, but you took a big hit to do that.
And I want to move back.
Yeah. Okay, so now that Cal Creeks, now you're now. Okay, so yeah, you're moving back there. Okay, now that Cal
Because I
Creeks,
flew in and I have 60 feet of fly.
Yeah. Now that Cal Creeks' turn is over, this guy here retreats. You don't necessarily see this, but you know that he retreats. You're not sure where he went to, but he retreated, and he yelled out, "Get them!" So as soon as he says that, you guys see, let's see, 1, 2,
The ones that I scared away.
yeah, 3,
Oh shit.
4, and these guys are able to get
Well, jeez.
to here. Okay, so let me do this. Liliana, why don't you, or Taylor, why don't you handle these 4, and you'll be able to throw a dagger.
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you.
Guys, my internet hates me.
Okay, and then because they weren't able, it was too far. They had to move too far to be able to make it into there, but they can get that far. So these 4 came here. So these 2 are going on Shadow, and these 2 are going on Liliana.
Okay.
Are you still in the game, Taylor?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I lost your video. Okay. Alright, so here's the ones on Shadow. The first one did a 17.
George, will you stop begging? Go lay down.
Shadow, does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, then that one does 8 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
Okay, alright, so since you're down, I'm gonna say that this one, I'm gonna say that he doesn't have enough movement left. So he's gonna do, he's gonna throw a dagger at Liliana. And that's
Right?
that's 12 points, or 12, attack is 12. Did that hit you?
Nope.
Okay, then this is the one that's in melee range of you. Now she's down and right there, so you can lay a hands on her. Yeah, that didn't. There's no way that does. That was a 2. And golly, I rolled a 2 and a natural 1. So yeah, all 3 of those missed you.
Which
So
one of his goblin friends?
is Olivia? Is she coming back?
Yeah, I'm.
Did the video just get lost, Olivia?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I
I
lost your video. Taylor, is your video on, or do I need to hit reset?
Mine's on for me, so.
Okay, let me just do a quick reload.
And it
Can
says
you guys
you're
hear
here,
me?
but I can't see your video, Chris. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you. Luke.
I had to do a reload.
Okay, I'm back.
You just hit refresh in your browser.
Oh yeah, because I can't see anybody's video.
Here, let me do it real quick.
Oh, get it together.
George, will you stop begging? Please.
Okay.
Okay, I see Cal Creek. Yeah, I see you now. Okay. All right. So all right now Taylor, you're controlling these four. They would be able to take a dagger throw at Sinella.
What?
All right. So it's their initiative right now.
It's the goblins. The goblins are all going. I'm. There's too many of them for me to have individual initiatives. We'd be here all night.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm just making sure. So they can hit. I can only see Calcrit. Oh, never mind. I see Sinella. I see.
Yeah. So these four are who you're controlling, and they can do daggers. They also have short swords, but they're out of movement.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a short bow. All right, I'm gonna. Which one? This here. I don't have a thing to. I think.
Yeah. If you're doing a dagger, it's 1d20 plus 4, and the dagger's a 1d4 plus 2.
I have the goblin stuff up. I just don't have the to show which one is trying to hit Sinella.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's you're basically
Okay,
just rolling
so-
4 times. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're all trying to hit her.
All right, so 14 plus 2, so 16. Does that hit?
Does 16 hit, Sinella?
I don't think so.
It'd be your AC. Wait, I think if I remember right, you were wearing leather armor, and you had.
That'll probably hit. It's leather.
Yeah, I think her AC is 14. Okay, so that hits.
Oh, fuck's
Alright.
sake.
Hold on.
It's 1d4.
Oh no.
15 plus 2, so 17 on the hit. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, not 1 for the third one, so he hits one of his buddies. 16 plus 2, so that's 18. So 3 of them hit you.
Yeah, so 3d4, and it's going to be 6 points. It's definitely going to be 6 points, so whatever the 3d4 does.
It says goblins have a 1d6 plus 2 for their short bow.
Right. Well, no. They're throwing daggers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not doing their short bow. Yeah, they're doing their daggers. Those aren't these. Just well, I don't want to metagame. These are clearly not as strong as normal goblins. These are different.
All right, so D4s, right then?
Yeah, I'll give you a metagame. They only have 1 hit point, so they're not regular goblins.
Okay, so the first hit is a so each dagger is 1d4, correct?
Yeah, it should be 3d4, and then you're going to add 6 because that's what your plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 does.
Okay, I was gonna do for the first hit. It's 4 plus 2, so that's 6 damage to Nella for that first hit.
Now let us know if you're down because they may aim it somewhere else.
Oh shit.
So this hit for 6 points. What does the second one do?
Yeah, please pay attention to hit points.
What does this? What does the next one do?
Okay, this one does 4 plus 2, so that does 6 more damage.
So that's 12 points of damage. Are you still up, Sinella?
Ah shit. Okay, so how many points is that in
12 total.
12 total?
Yeah, isn't it?
Okay,
In yours like 17 or something?
I got 4. I got 4 left, bro.
Alright.
Right now,
roll
okay.
again.
So, yeah, here's the last one. Yeah. If he rolls a
4
1.
plus 2, so 6
Okay.
damage again.
So you're unconscious.
Well, I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. You're just unconscious.
I know.
Okay.
Like,
So
oh,
now, okay.
So these daggers just flying
So
at
that's
you from
the
these
that's
zombies.
the end of the goblin's turn. Shadow is making her first death saving throw.
Oh no.
Help us, we're down. Oh, wait, I'm unconscious.
That's gonna be a no.
You failed
No,
one? Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, now Liliana, you don't have to just give her 1 point. I was just telling if you want to divvy those out.
Well, I'm not gonna be mean.
Wait, you said you rolled 11, Shadow?
No, I rolled a 7.
Oh, 7. Okay. All right, and now it's Sinella. It's your turn. So you want to roll your first death saving throw. I'm gonna put Meepo in here.
Oh, good.
I forgot about him. What did you
Okay.
get, Sinella, on your first
don't
death
bring it
saving throw?
Death saving throw. That's D20, right?
Yeah, because if you roll a D20, you're up.
Alright.
I mean, if you roll a
I
D20.
rolled 5.
Okay, so you have 1 fail. That's Sinella. Okay, so when that happens, Meepo comes out and goes, and he's like, Meepo's here to save the day! And he runs over to you, and he rolls a stabilization of a 19, so you are now stable, Sinella. And unfortunately, Meepo is, and then, yeah, you know what, he can't break away because he'll provoke
I was
opportunity.
gonna say without broken that gas.
And how you've been rolling, Liliana, you'll kill him. The way,
Diana, your dice are loaded.
Right?
Yeah, so Liliana is going to take her first part of her action. She's going to hit the goblin in front of her.
okay, lay on hands, the bonus action.
I don't.
Wait, let me see, because lay on hands may be an action.
That's what I'm
Unfortunately,
As an action, it's an action.
Yeah,
I
so
know
if
it
you
is.
want to bring her up, you have to do a lay on hands.
Is she? No.
Well, now you know. Okay, so in D&D, she failed 1, so if she rolls a nat 1, she's dead.
mm-hmm.
So if you,
Yeah.
You can play the cards, but
Well, let's.
if
All
you
right,
bring
then.
if you bring her up, if you bring her up though, it's going to be her turn. Now, if you bring her up, she'll get an action, and remember, she's a good fighter. She could probably take out 2 of these easy. So you may.
Oh well, because I was gonna do a bonus action after I heal her.
What kind of bonus action do you have?
I'm just going to use my Hunter's Mark. That'll be my second spell slot, but I was going to use Hunter's Mark. You choose a creature you can see within range and mistily mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it. With
That'll work. Now, just to give you a quick little metagame here, though, they do only have 1 hit point.
Oh, then I don't need that.
I mean, yeah, it may be a waste to do that. So yeah, you can. Do you have Cure Wounds? You could use a spell. Okay. All right. So if you want to lay on hands, you can just keep track of how many points you have left.
I am. Let me see. You have a pool of magical healing. All right. So I'm gonna touch Shadow. I'm gonna touch Shadow, and I'm going to heal her 2 points.
Okay.
Whatever will bring her back up.
So Shadow, you are up. With 1 point will bring her up.
Well, I want to give her like something to work with.
Well, I know, but let me give you an example. Let me give you some metagame here. Their bonus is 2 points. So if they hit her, she's going to go down. However, what you can do is, if they bring her down, you can bring her up. She can get 2 attacks. They bring her down. These guys are very weak. So
I can be a slinky.
yeah, I wouldn't waste it. I would just give her 1 point. Because if she gets hit, she's going down.
All right, I give her 1 point.
Okay, so now you have 9 points left. Okay, so now it is Calcrix. It's your turn.
Oh.
And I think, do you have a multi-attack or?
I don't.
But yeah, you can go in here. Yeah, you can go. You see that she's down. You can get in there and try to help her for sure. Or of course, you could go help Meepo.
I've got a special.
Yeah.
That Shadow that's down.
Uh-huh. No, Shadow is back up, but yeah, they need to.
I'm gonna play dead until my turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I just? So it is Shadow that's. 1 hit point? Or who was 1 hit point?
Shadow is up with 1 hit point. There are 4 of these little small goblins around her.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a bite attack at the one directly in front of me then.
Yeah, you
Try
can
to
do
get
that.
rid of it. Okay. Okay, so that's 12 to hit.
12 total.
12 to hit, yeah.
That's with your addition. Okay.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
only got 8.
Yeah, you hit, and if you have any kind of bonus at all, he's
Okay.
dead.
Okay. Yep. So I'll take
Okay,
that one
so
out.
yeah, so he's out. And it is now I think that's everybody, so now I think it's Goblin's turn. Okay, so Shadow, you're down and you're kind of faking it or whatever.
Yeah. Until my turn, I'm gonna pretend like I'm still dead, so they
Okay,
don't attack
so
me.
he
Good plan.
well, okay, then since you're faking it, I'm not gonna give you an opportunity of attack. He's gonna come out of your range and go to a Calcrix. Because if you do that, then they know you're not. So, are you okay with that ruling?
I'll take my attack on him. Why not?
Well, what I'm saying is, if you're going to attack on him, then he's not gonna go. You're saying you're faking being down, right?
Can I try doing a stealthy attack? Just like he just
well
falls
then I mean
over
yeah
dead
if
for
if
some
well, if you're
reason.
gonna do that, then I mean mechanically it's like he would just know. I mean, I guess he saw
would
her
know.
heal you.
Yeah, because they're kind of all right in front of you.
Yeah, it's not like they don't know that somebody reached over and healed you.
Yeah.
So I was trying to give it to you, but I needed you to give me something to where he could get away. Your call. I'll let you. If you'll let him get away, then you can be down.
I'll let him get away this time.
Okay, so he comes.
Simply so I can take out 2 in a moment.
Okay, so he's coming over here, and to Calcrix, that's going to be an unnatural 20, and that's going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other one goes to Calcrix with a 19. How many points you got left?
Enough.
Okay.
I have 8.
Okay, then that's 3. That's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then this one takes an attack on Liliana, and that does a 20.
Ah, shit. Sorry.
And
So
that's
the 20 what?
That's 1 plus 2. If 20 hits you, you got 3 points of damage.
Okay, I take 3 points of damage.
Okay, now, so for these guys over here, they, let's see, I'll have these, let's see, these 3, let's see, 1 will go here, 1 will go here, 1 will go here, and then give me, Taylor, can you give me a D20 roll and let me know what you get? Just straight D20, you don't have to add anything to it. How much?
8.
Okay, so this one takes a shot at Meepo and misses. This one goes for Calcrix and misses. The other one is your AC 14 or what's your AC?
No, it's 16.
Okay, second one misses. The third one hits for 4 points of slashing damage.
Out.
You're down?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
at 0.
See, you should have told me how many hit points you had. I might have cut you some slack.
I told you I had 8.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how the dice rolls.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so now, Shadow, you are up. There's only 1 goblin here. There's 1 here. So you can, in theory, if you can take both these out if you want. She's stabilized.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead, Shadow. You're up. You got 2 on either side of you. And your
I'm
dragon
going
just got knocked
to-
down.
I'm going to throw an attack at each.
Okay.
First one's gonna be a dirty 20.
Yeah, he's... You know what? As long as you have an attack mod, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I have
he's
a
out.
+3.
Yeah, they only have 1 hit point. All right, so he's out. So now, are you going to go for the other one beside you?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And that's gonna be a crit.
Well, he's really, really,
I'm
really
gonna
dead.
Decapitate that one.
Yeah. If you want to roll it out just to say how dead he
Can we
is.
make it to where that one's the one that just downed the dragon?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
It's like, just
Avenger.
chop off that one's head. It's like, you don't fuck with my friends.
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely, he's...
The first one, the first words that come out of my mouth whenever I stand up is, "You guys give me such a crick in the neck."
Yeah, they are out. So now it is Sinella, your turn. You're just kind of unconscious, Sinella. And now it's Meepo's turn. So Meepo goes to this guy and he rolls a 18, which hits, and he takes him out. Let's see. Good
Good
job,
job,
Meepo. We actually
Meepo.
did something.
Good job. You did a thing.
Yeah, so when Meepo takes it out, he goes, "Meepo the Great!" And he's like just standing there, like just, and then y'all see him kind of dig his sword in the middle of this little goblin skull, and then you see Meepo go like this. He goes,
Dang.
and okay, so let me tell you guys what you got. You got the dragon down. You got your ranger down.
Dang. So who's turn? So now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So now, okay, that was
Cast Cure Wounds on
now
our
it's Liliana.
local dragon.
Yeah, it's Lily.
That's my
Well,
turn.
it's Lilia's turn right now. So yeah, if she's gonna cast wounds on the dragon, Lilia, if you want to go wake up the ranger, you can. I'll give you that if you want to get over there and lay on hands to bring a ranger back.
Somebody's curing the dragon.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yeah.
am.
Shadow can get the dragon, and probably the other 3 are not gonna. Like, they're probably gonna make it, so you can go over and get your ranger if you want.
Well, she's like out of my movement.
No,
isn't she?
I'm giving you that.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I run over to her and gonna lay hands on her.
Okay, so how many points you can give her?
Well, she's stabilized, so I guess I just give her 1 for now.
Okay, yeah. So now you have 8 points left. Okay, Sinella, you're now up. You were up with 1 hit point, and you can take an action if you want, Sinella. So you've got You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these that you could reach with your bow.
Okay. I'm gonna take out the one nearest towards me.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, if you hit it, it's down.
Crit. Critical.
Yeah. If you want to roll it out, you can, but he is completely gone. All right, now it's Calcrick's turn, but Calcrick's is down, so Shadow. No, it's the Goblin's turn again. So with Calcrick's being down, these 2 guys run into here, and they dash away somewhere into here.
I'm gonna yell after him. Good choice, ya fuckers.
So they ran to there, and now you guys are out of combat.
I will cure wounds the dragon.
Yeah, you can do that, and y'all can. Let's see. Well, I don't know if you could take a. Didn't y'all just take a long rest before?
We took a long rest in the sacred dragon room where that troll was.
Okay. Oh, you did. Yeah. So you guys. Yeah, so y'all could probably take a short rest. So now you guys are aware that they all ran into this area here. So you...
Where at? I can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you got, you know, that room that they were shooting out of,
Uh-huh.
y'all were able to see, especially Cal Creeks, you were able to see it. They all ran into this door. You know, there was
Okay.
probably about 5 or 6 of them left.
How many hit points do I have from Cure Wounds?
It would be 1d8, right?
Do I need to roll it?
No, it's who... Shadow, did you do Cure Wounds on Cal Creeks?
Yeah. Yeah.
How much did
6
I
points.
heal?
6 points.
It should be... I think it's plus your... I think it's 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, 6 points
Pulling out
total.
the book.
I already rolled.
Yeah, what was the
Yeah,
total, Shadow?
Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. 1d8 plus your spellcasting mod.
Hold on then.
If you want to re-roll it, I'm fine.
No, I just don't remember my spellcasting modifier. I think it's
Well,
Plus-
well,
plus
what
3.
are you? What's your class?
I'm a bard.
Oh, then I believe it's wisdom.
No, it's
For Bard?
It's
I think it's
charisma.
Charisma.
Oh, it must be, yeah, it's charisma. It's charisma. I just checked this.
Because you're so charismatic.
8 hit points?
Yeah, I have an 18 charisma.
Ooh.
Well, it's your modifier.
I know. I have a +4 modifier.
And we're taking a short rest?
And I
Yeah,
think
if
it's
y'all
also
want, you
your-
could take a short rest and spin hit dice.
Yeah.
Cal Creeks, you're
I'm
gonna have...
very hurt.
Yeah, you're gonna have 2 hit dice that you can spend. Does it say on your sheet how many points you get? Let me see.
It's whatever you roll on your hit die.
No, I was asking for her because she's literally playing the dragon, so it should say hit dice plus your con. I just can't see what it says. Okay, here it's coming up. Hang on. Okay, jeez. Okay, so your hit dice is 1, so you can roll 2d8 plus 2. So 2d8, so actually it'd be 2d8 plus 4 Cal Cricks if you want to expend all your hit dice. 2d8 plus 4. Got it? Everybody? Sinella, did you know, do you know how to use the hit dice?
What?
Do you know how to do
Oh,
the
I
hit
wasn't
dice?
ready.
Okay, so your hit dice is a 1d, I think it's a 1d10, right? Ranger, isn't that a 1d10? So, Selena, you can roll 2d10.
Three.
3 points plus what?
10.
So, you mean 10 total or 3 and 10 like 13?
That would be 13.
Okay, so give yourself back 13 hit points plus the one you already had. Cal Cricks, you got your hit points back? Okay, Liliana, you're back? Or you didn't even get hit, did you?
I got hit like once, and it was only like 2 points, I think.
Yeah, paladin life.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
That's my main.
I
It's a
just like
paladin. Yeah.
2 points.
Okay, Shadow, are you back up?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's back up. So you guys, you're aware that you definitely put a sizable dent in these little guys, and you know that they all went in this door. So if y'all want to move into this room, you can safely do so.
Is my breath weapon back, or do I need to roll?
Probably should
Yeah,
roll.
hey, after a short rest, I'm gonna say you get it back.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Every turn you get to roll that 5 and 6. By the way.
I did. I never got it.
Okay. Okay. So what do you guys want to do? So so when that happens, Meepo's standing over here, and you see him. He walks over to the goblin that's on the ground. He grabs his sword and he pulls it out. You know, flinging some blood on a. Let me see if it's gonna hit Liliana or evens Liliana. So he slings some blood on Sinella. So as he pulls,
Hey!
yeah. So he goes.
Fuck!
And Meepo says, he says, I saved your life.
You splat blood on my face. What the fuck? You realize that I could get disease like that.
And Meepo says, but that's what all the heroes do.
I'm not that kind of hero then.
No, they really don't, Meepo. They really don't.
But you saw where Meepo came out and I saved the day, right?
Meepo,
yes, you did a thing.
I appreciate the fact that you saved my skin. But next time you splat blood on my face, I swear to God, I will end your life.
And Meepo runs behind me. When you say that, Meepo runs behind Liliana and kind of cowers behind Liliana's leg.
Liliana then kind of puts her hand on his shoulder, and she, in a very motherly way, like, because, you know, she's a mother, she kind of puts her hand on his shoulder, and he's like, I mean, I think that was a noble gesture, what you did. So. And
Meepo kind of stands up. Yeah, and he sheathes his little sword. Is Calcrix coming to leave? When Calcrix moves, Meepo moves over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get closer and I'm gonna be like, please don't get attached to the food.
Food?
And when you say that, Meepo says, "You guys treat Meepo like the other kobolds." and he says, "But I like this one. I like this human, or you know, the thief. I like this one."
Sure you do.
Okay. So
Rosalie gives Sinella a sideways glance from the corner of her eye.
so and then Meepo says, "Well, I think now that we're rested, I'm ready to lead the charge and let's take this Citadel." And Meepo marches forward.
Rosalie says, "I agree with him. Let's do this."
So Meepo is full of confidence, and he comes and stands at the door.
Well, she's gonna go with him. She doesn't want him by himself.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. She's like ready to open the door. Not going to, but she's ready to.
Okay. So oh, hang on. Let me adjust this here a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right. So you guys, now you guys are at the door to the room that they came out of. Now, give me Shadow. Can you give me a perception check?
Which one?
Shadow, just a perception.
Probably not. It's gonna be a 9.
I'll give it to you on a 9 because I was trying to point out something to you that you should have already known. You know that the goblins came out. You know that the goblins, the little, you know, that group, you scared, or Liliana scared them away. You know they came back through these two doors. So even with a 9, I'm giving you that you are strategically wise. You're aware that there clearly is another way into this other room. If y'all want to use that, you don't have to. I'm just.
I actually need to get to bed because I have work tomorrow.
Oh, okay. We're only. Do you have like 10 minutes, or is that too much? because you guys are almost
I can
done.
do 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, y'all are almost done.
Let's just go straight.
Yeah, so y'all know where to go. You know where to go. You know what to do. Y'all can do the little breath weapon trick, or because you know if you open that door, you can fly in and do what you have to do and fly out. So
Yeah, I'm worried they may
Yes,
have prepared.
please do this.
And I'll
Do
move.
you think they would have?
They just kind of
prepared?
rush in there, so they might not be prepared. They might just be trying to.
you know that the
Yeah,
leader
but we
was
also
wounded.
took a
Yeah,
short rest.
the Calcrix wounded that leader pretty hardcore, and they shut themselves in here, whatever's in here.
Where is my D?
You guys may not realize it, but y'all took out a whole bunch of goblins. Y'all don't realize that Calcrix went in and killed like 6 of them in one
Good
breath.
chunk of 'em.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So do you want me to repeat?
it's up to you guys. Where did Sinella? Where are you coming in the room, Sinella?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
also.
why are y'all hanging back? Come on.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
also I'm just waiting for
Sa-
this thing to.
Sarah Fox
happen.
only has 10 minutes, so we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like rush on over there.
Okay.
Catch up with you guys and just anxiously wait to fight the rest and finish this.
So Meepo looks with confidence, like he's like full of confidence, and he said, and he's even looking at Calcrix. He's not even worried about Calcrix killing him. He's in this warrior mode. Y'all see this glee in his eye that you never seen before. And Meepo says, Meepo says, "For the honor!" And he swings open the door, and
Good
you
job,
guys
Meepo.
see.
Go Meepo.
You guys see this rounded room, and you can clearly see in here. And they and when the door opens, it is at the top of the thing here. Let's see. We'll do. So Meepo opens the door. Meepo takes a shot at the guy at the back. He does a 17 that hits. Oh shoot, piece of trash.
Good job, Meepo.
And he hits this guy in the back, and
The leader?
yeah, he hits the leader, and you guys can see him very like that, like he's on his last leg. It is now Shadow. It's your move.
Can I reach the leader?
Well, you would have to walk around. You'd have to go through several of these guys to get to him. You could do a ranged attack on him. But yeah, he's definitely not looking good at all.
Okay, I can't see the board, so.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's a round room, and you guys are at the door. You've got 2 small goblins, or 3 small goblins, 2 large goblins, and then the leader, who looks like he's about to fall. And if you want to do a melee attack, you can get a small or large goblin.
How close are these guys?
They're within of the doorway. There's 2 within 10 feet, and there's 1 within 10 feet going the other way, because it's a round room, so you're going in a circle.
Would you say they're within 15-foot cone?
There's two goblins that you could get within a 15-foot cone. If you went to the door, you could get 2 goblins with a 15-foot cone.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
Do you want to get? There's 2 small goblins, the ones that y'all know that only have 1 hit point, and there's 2 goblins that have like the full hit points. Do you want to go for the 2 larger ones and the 2 smaller ones?
Whichever ones look healthiest.
Well,
So
they're
probably
they're
the
both
2
full
larger.
health, but you know, yeah. So if you want to try, if you're
I'm
doing
gonna
some,
go with the larger one.
yeah. So all right, so yeah, go ahead. You can make your roll, and you would be attacking 2 of the larger ones,
It's not a roll.
or whatever. Yeah, whatever you're doing.
Oh, nice.
They need to make a Constitution save.
Okay, so Taylor, you're controlling the one with the yellow, and I've got
All
this
right,
one.
with the yellow.
And he goes,
So I'll roll con. 10, and is it a big goblin?
it's Constitution saving throw, so it should Yeah.
Oh,
So,
just plus 0. It's fine.
yeah. So I got a 17 on mine. What are you
Okay,
doing?
the other one?
What do you think you're doing, you little shit?
Oh, goblin voices.
That was my normal voice. What are you talking about, Olivia?
What about the other one?
A 10, right?
What's the con?
9 10. The big goblin was
Okay.
a 10.
So that goblin's gonna take 14 damage,
Oh,
and the
it's
other will
10.
take 7.
Oh god.
Brutally
so
falls
you,
to the ground.
so how do you die?
And also,
Ah.
also that goblin who failed it is flying back 10 feet.
So yeah, so the goblin that failed it, he actually you can do this, Liliana. He falls down this pit.
Oh, nice.
So this goblin, as he's and he falls into this pit, and you just hear this sound of like ominous swishing as he falls through the air.
Yeah.
No, we don't hear anything for a good solid second here because that was thunder wave, 300 foot of boom.
Oh, yeah.
I just walked up to this thing and clapped.
All right. So you hear the big boom, and it echoes as he falls down.
Okay, so the okay, so then all right, so he falls down, and it is now.
Who's ready for round 2?
Yeah. So now it's Sinella, it's your turn. You've
Okay.
got you got three small goblins and the main goblin, who's very wounded.
I'm gonna attack the main goblin.
Yeah, you can shoot an arrow from right where you are and hit him if you hit him. He's to be honest with you, if you hit him, I don't think he's gonna make it. If you have any kind of modifier at all.
I got 17.
Yeah, you hit.
Yay! Less goblins to deal with.
Yeah, it'd be 1d8 plus
Oh, right.
your mod. I think is 3. 1d8 plus 3. I'll let you roll it for theatrical.
All right.
Yeah, this is how do you want to do this?
Switch.
Yeah,
wait.
Meepo got him down to like 1 hit point.
8.
But you don't know that.
Yeah. So so go ahead. How do you want to do it? So Meepo jumps in the room, shot an arrow, stabbed him, got him right kind of in the head there, but he's still shaking. Sinella comes up behind and shoots an arrow. And go ahead and describe to us how do you do this?
Oh, jeez. Okay. So I shoot the main goblin by the head, so it's a headshot. But she shoots it so hard that she manages to decapitate the main goblin, and the head kind of like rolls a little bit, but then it stops after a few seconds, and Sinella kind of lands back on the ground after doing that in style of a jump, and basically looks like a female Legolas for like 2.5 seconds before she looks back at a Mito or
Meepo.
whatever they got.
Meepo?
Okay.
Yeah, the hero of the story. Yeah, Meepo.
Okay. Yeah. She turns over to Meebo, and she is just like, when did you learn to do all that?
And
Like,
he looks at you and says, "I was born ready."
Of course,
That's
you
not
will.
what I asked, but okay.
Rosalie looks at Shadow and says, "You severely underestimate him."
And he's like, "What she said?" And so okay, so now
I
it's
watched him almost get eaten by a dragon that I had to calm down. So I
Yeah, he's
so when you guys do this,
that was not.
the
he tried to hug you, remember?
Yeah.
let's see who's up next. All right, this is Liliana. You're up, and you've got 3 small ones left.
All right. Liliana rushes into the room, past Shadow to this first one right here and is going to lunge forward and stab it. I'm going to roll to hit. And I just rolled a 14 plus...
That hits.
Oh, alright.
And as long as you do...
Yeah, if it's a small one, then it probably is going to die. So
Yeah.
I roll a 2 damage, so it dies.
Yeah, he drops immediately. Okay, and so now there's 2 left. I don't know if did you end up using your breath weapon, Calcrix?
No, I never
They would be within
forgot to use it, but I can't.
They would be within breath weapon range if you
Well, then,
positioned yourself here.
My action is out of the way.
DC 12 cons. Well, actually, no, because even if they failed their constitution,
Yeah.
save,
So
they
how you
still
do
take-
how do you do this?
Yeah, I just want to freeze them where they stand,
Yeah. So she blows and they
like
just
little statues.
yeah they turn.
to
There's
move
little
forward.
goblin statues, and you guys. So as you come in here and you're in this room, you guys can see down here
Deep.
would be the y'all know that you know that the tree that y'all been seeking is in the caverns below. You can see that there's vines along the pit, and that can be descended down into the cavern below to get you to your goal. So if you guys want to, if y'all want to have one last thing to say to end the night, we'll end it right here, right before you descend down into the cavern.
Out of game, does anyone
Finally.
I want to search the bodies.
Yeah.
Wait, out of game, does
Well,
anybody have...
hey Shadow, let's if there's a lot of loot in here, so at the beginning of the next session I'll let you guys loot.
Cool.
But yeah, we can say you did that, and I'll give you everything next session. So what Meepo does is Meepo comes over here and sits on the throne and kind of
Oh yeah, I'm
like
about to eat meatball.
yeah.
Yeah, so Meepo.
Yeah, my next action is to eat meatball.
No.
And when you say that, Meepo looks at you like he says, "I'd like to see you try."
Yeah, come at me, meatball.
And he has, yeah. When you say that, he kind of flexes his muscles there, and he kind of sitting on like Meepo got this whole new thing of confidence from something.
Yeah, I see that. It's
He's
about
like-
to be to his demise.
Yeah,
I'm going to get a bit of a motherly kind of like
yeah.
protecting.
You swaddle Meepo. You say,
Great, now he's got a paladin.
Meepo's got like a little bottle in his mouth.
I'm gonna look at Meepo about,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be like, about the earlier comment about us being like your old tribe. Just remember who saved you from the dragon you tried to put chains
What
on.
are you guys' alignments? Like, geez.
And who will eat you if you don't stay in line?
so Sanella, what do you?
I'm just going to like get everybody to be quiet for like 5 seconds, and then I'm just going to be prepared to climb down his vine. And I'm looking at everyone.
I was combat. I was
Yeah, Sanella, since you're a ranger, give me a nature check
Oh,
at advantage.
wait. Does anybody have?
19.
Okay, real quick, let me give you that. So Sanella, let's say that Sanella is the one that assesses that these vines would take you down, and she can assess that she feels that there is definitely a large tree that's nearby.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
go ahead. Sorry.
so-
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm basically preparing to climb down.
You got to
right?
stop drinking when you play.
Excuse you, I eat really fast. I had chicken.
I can't see your video, so I was picturing you like knocking back a couple and
No.
Is that just that?
drink?
Is that just a Pathfinder?
Anyway, so I am getting ready to climb down the vines, and I look at everyone, and for a moment I'm silent for like 5 seconds, and I'm just like, well, this is it, you guys. Once we get out of here, we can finally end this bullshit. We can already like know tomorrow. Am I right, lads? Oh, am I right, lads?
Am I right, lads?
all right. Who? Let's see, Liliana. Do you have something to say to
Well,
end
I've
it.
been trying to ask if anybody has feather fall. Is that just a Pathfinder spell?
No, we have it, but nobody's high enough level to have it. But there,
I'm a
Oh.
the vines can climb down. It's not. There's not even checks to be made. There's.
Like, go down, I'll ask if somebody had feather fall.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all
I'm a
don't
druid,
have
I
it.
have no
So she's gonna turn to Meepo and she's gonna say, "Will you come with us or what?"
And Meepo says, "Of course, I will protect my party."
Oh no,
And he
Aw.
and he has his little sword.
that's not a thing.
And she walks
And
over to the
Meepo
vine
takes
and
his
she
little
starts-
fingers and he goes like this with his eyes and points at you. His eyes and points at you.
I'm gonna take a couple steps towards him.
So the closer you get to him, the tighter he wraps around Liliana.
Yeah,
he's
that's what I
like,
figured.
he's like,
So is he on my back while I'm climbing down?
yeah, we could say, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we'll descend next week, but that's where we're kind of,
Yeah. She's
yeah.
gonna start.
Night, everyone.
Okay,
Good
Well,
night.
good night.
if we're gonna loot, if we're gonna loot, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
start
try
climbing
and
down.
Here, let me
Goddamn
stop the
hiccup.
screen.